Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be discussing Warzone loadouts, how many you should have and when to use them. We're also going to be talking about if you're a new Warzone player, what kind of loadout you should set up even though you don't have anything necessarily unlocked or leveled up. There's going to be a couple different classes that you're going to want to have that'll help your gameplay immensely. The two most people talk about frequently are your Ghost class and your Primary class. Next is going to be a fully loaded class, which I'm not sure how many people know about that one or regularly use it, but a fully loaded, as well as a perks only class. I'm also going to be discussing what my classes are and why they are the way they are. For starters, you're going to have a Ghost class, which is just a class that has Ghost equipped. Then you're going to have your secondary or primary class is going to be a class with the perk overkill, so you can have two primary weapons. We're going to talk about when to use those and which one to pick first. And then we're going to be talking about a fully loaded class, which is for when you are back from the gulag. So, for starters, your Ghost class. This is what mine looks like. I have for perks, I have EOD, Ghost, and Amped. Lethal, I have C4, and Tactical, I have the Heartbeat Sensor. For my primary, I have the GRAU 556, and secondary, I have the RPG. This is my Ghost class. For the attachments on the GRAU 556, I have the Monolithic Suppressor, Archangel Barrel, Commando Foregrip, 60-round mag, and the XRK Void 2. This is essentially the exact same grip as the stippled grip tape. It just gives you aimed on sight speed and sprint to fire speed. Then I have the rocket launcher, which, as you know, doesn't have any attachments on it. For my two primaries, I have one with a sniper and then one with an SMG. Both of them, the primary is the M4. Those are almost the same. For the M4 on the SMG class, it's going to be the Grenadier Barrel, Monolithic Suppressor, Commando Foregrip, 60-round mag, and the stippled grip tape. This is more built for long-range gunfights. And then the SMG is obviously for close range. That's going to be the Monolithic Suppressor, FSS Strike, 5mm laser, Merc Foregrip, and 60-round mag. For the barrel on this, I go with the Strike instead of the Recon, just because on the Recon you have a negative in the movement speed area. And with an SMG class, you want to be as fast as possible, running through open fields, clearing buildings. You want to be quick. And if I get a knock on my movement speed, I don't want that. So I go with the FSS Strike. It gives me, I think, exactly the same range, but with the Strike you get a little less control and a little less accuracy. For the Sniper class, the M4 is a little different. I don't have a barrel attachment, I just have the regular one. I have the Monolithic for improved range, the Commando Foregrip, 60-round mag, stippled grip tape, and a no stock attachment. I built this one for more of a mid to short range gun because I have the HDR as a secondary. I don't need as long of range with the primary assault rifle. For the HDR, I have equipped the 26.9 Pro Barrel, Monolithic Suppressor, the Bipod, Variable Zoom Scope, and the FTAC Hunter Scout stock for improved ADS speed and handling. For the fully loaded class, I have the MP5 with 6 attachments instead of 5, as well as the M19 handgun. For the M19, I have the 32-round mag, the match grade trigger, the XRK-L Super for improved range, Monolithic Suppressor, improved range, and then I put a optic on it as well for a little better sight picture. And for the MP5, I have the Monolithic integrated suppressor barrel, 5mm laser, Merc Foregrip, 45-round mags, and the stippled grip tape. And my 6th attachment is fully loaded, and I have that equipped because I have the M19 handgun. So if you take the M19 handgun, you will basically automatically get fully loaded because they carry the exact same ammo. So that's nice. So you kind of get a 6th attachment with that. So the idea behind a fully loaded class is that when you land after Gulag, you have something that has a lot of ammo with it. That way you don't have to loot for it. For the perks only class, I have Cold-Blooded, Ghost, and Amped. The idea behind perks only is I can grab one of my primaries, and then once the loadout drops and I don't buy it, I can grab the perks only. So I can have Ghost as well as Overkill, and have my 2 primary weapons, and I can still be invisible on the radar. So if you're just starting out in Warzone and you don't have anything unlocked, I still think it's a good idea to create a loadout, even though you don't have a lot of stuff to work with, so you can at least get some perks. I had a friend of mine who just started, and we went through what his perks should be. I don't believe right away you get Ghost, but as soon as you do unlock Ghost, which shouldn't take too long, you need to equip that one. For your perks, I believe you just have Double Time and EOD. I would recommend EOD. This isn't a Warzone class, by the way. It's one of my multiplayer ones. For perk 2, I believe you just have Restock and Hardline opened. I would recommend going Hardline, because if you're playing with a team, you can get discounts off the buy station, and that can help your team out, even though you don't have Ghost unlocked yet. And then for perk 3, I believe you just have Tune-Up, Amped, and Shrapnel. And I would recommend Amped. Also, if you want to equip weapons to it, that's totally fine. They're not going to be upgraded at all, and you won't really have any attachments to put on them. But if you know that you're going to want a sniper at some point, it might be a good idea to throw one in. Or if you know you're going to want the rocket launcher, throw that in, or whatever. If you don't like the ground loot and you want to use just a base weapon, you can get those. So at least when the loadout does drop, you get the benefit of having something. You get your perks, you get whatever lethals and tacticals are unlocked, as well as a weapon or 2 of your choice, even though they don't necessarily have any attachments. I think that pretty much covers it in the loadout department for Warzone. At least I can't think of anything else right now. Warzone test. I keep this one around so I can test a loadout to see if I want to put it in my primary. Recently I've been testing the PKM and the MP7 combo. I've been really liking it so far. I think the PKM is a good substitute for the nerf of the Bruin. It's been working really well. It's a little bit slower, which is to be expected, but it's been working really well. And again, the perks and the lethal and tactical are both the same. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.